Good morning, everyone. Happy energy reading. I'm Terry. Welcome back. For those of you who I've never met before, welcome. So glad to have you here. What I'm doing is I'm doing a general reading for folks. I'm picking out some cards here. There's about 4 altogether. And what I do is I just go ahead and I gather what today's potential energy and the possibilities of how today may go. And try and give some sort of implementation tool to see how we can best navigate and manage our human selves. Because as we know, being human is a challenge. Now, these are general readings. So that means some information may resonate, some may not. So only take what does resonate and toss what doesn't. And if you'd like something a bit more personal, you can schedule and book a one-on-one session with me. You just go to my website, terriehuberman.com, click on the book a reading section, and you can take it from there. We can make this happen. So just so you know, nothing that I say is ever set in stone. You have your God-given gift of free will to make any choice that you want. So just know that whatever I share with you is just a potential impossibility and does not have to actually be that way. Yes, makes sense. All right, so I've got my cards here. Let's do a card reveal and let's see how this is, how today could possibly go. And if you like this video, please share, like, subscribe, put on notifications because I do these daily. So you can kind of get a good heads up on how to maneuver and navigate your way through the day. So here we go. Card reveal number 1. We have the 10 of Clubs. Reveal number 2, La Bandera. Reveal number 3, let's go with this one, Answered Prayer. Yes, it's always a fun card to have. And the last one, we have World. Woo! This is like big stuff here. We have World, Answered Prayer, La Bandera, and 10 of Clubs. I don't know if y'all can see this. I hope you guys can. This is the energy that we're working with today. Let me put this together for you guys and see what implementation tool I can give you. Okay. So the first thing that is coming up, and of course, as I go through this, the puzzle pieces come together. The first thing that is coming up is that I do feel like people can be operating from a sense of pride right now. But it does feel like the pride is coming from deflated ego, okay? Now the ego, I'm gonna actually do a video on the ego. People think it's like good, it's bad, it's whatever it is. What it is it's human and it's what distinguishes us from animals. But today it does feel like the ego may be activated and it's the deflated ego part, the part of us that puts us down. It's that inner critic, yes? The inner critic that just sort of kind of like is coming from a place of insecurity and ultimately bottom line is fear because we operate either from fear or love, really what it comes down to. So there is this sense of a renewal. So it feels like this is happening again. So this is cyclical. I do feel, God, this feels like, and I'm just going to give it to you, but it feels like it's remnant from July. So whatever went on in July with you in terms of your pride, it feels like it's coming back to visit. So that's why there's some troubles here with getting your prayers answered. Now, when I talk about that, it's this sense of you wanting to do something, needing to do something, and it does feel, I wish I knew, like, it just feels, it's not coming through in like which specific area, whether it's love, romance, finance, career, health. I mean, it's like everything. It almost feels like a little mini breakdown. Yikes. I think today might be a heads up buttercup kind of day. It's this internal breakdown where you feel like you're operating from a sense of pride so that it's harder for you to reach your goal. You know, and not only that, the sense of pride also feels to me like it's this fighting to be right. Like your opinion is the only opinion, and anybody who doesn't have that opinion can go fuck themselves. See, that doesn't help at all. That's not going to help you answer your prayers, and that's actually going to affect the people around you who affect their people and their people. So this is like, actually, you know what? This is like, and I got the World card. So, you know, this does feel bigger than just you. So at the same time, I want to say it's your nervous system that's reacting. It's not necessarily you, right? So, I mean, that's good and bad, right? Because it takes some sort of the blame off you individually. And this is more of a collective feeling where there's pride. It's like nobody can like be able to say what they want to say without getting some sort of like blowback. And I know that that's happening a lot in politics, but this feels like it's seeping into like every area of our lives, and that we need a reboot on that. That's our pride. That's like our insecurities that are coming up. So it's like fighting to be right. You're not allowed to have another opinion. And this is all coming from a sense of deflated ego. And this is a renewal. So something like this, whatever you experienced that was happening in July, that just kind of like what felt like set you back, it feels like it's coming to revisit. And it does affect your relationships with yourself and everyone around you. So the implementation tool really would be for you to, first of all, get back into your body, because when you're operating off of pride and your deflated ego is driving the ship, you know, that's not necessarily you, right? That's your nervous system going into survival mode, going, I got to take care of just me and no one else. And you're going to do things, you're going to fall back on patterns that make you feel safe so that you can't expand and grow, which of course doesn't help anything. And it's going to help keep you stuck where you are. Yes. So, you know, today really what I would do is the implementation tool would be to breathe, get back into your body, reconnect to yourself, and kind of just be open to hearing another opinion and refraining from giving your opinion. Really, that would be is just like refrain from giving your opinion and just listen to what somebody has to say. Do not respond. Be like, that's it. Throw out the key. That's it. That's all you got to do. That would be the implementation tool, is just let someone speak and just go, And even if your opinion differs, that's okay. Allow other people their experience, allow other people their opinions. And that's how you actually start to break this cycle, by doing the opposite of what you would normally do, which is like belt out like your opinion and maybe even get a little bit risey with your voice. Risey with your voice raised. Yes, yes. So today, it's a heads up buttercup kind of day with your pride, with your deflated ego driving the ship. It's also the little wounded you that's driving the ship. So just know that some reparenting today could come in handy, but mostly just let other people talk, let other people have their opinion, even if you agree. This is one of those days where you're going to benefit from agreeing to disagreeing and not giving your opinion. And that's you not standing up for yourself. It's not you, keeping small. It's actually you salvaging relationships. Okay, so that's where we're kind of going today. Let's salvage relationships. All right, guys, what am I always saying to you? Stay connected. Stay connected to your friends and family. Stay connected to yourself. And of course, you can stay connected to me by checking me out at terriehuberman.com. And if you'd like to work with me one-on-one, check out the soul healing section of my site, where I can help you get unstuck, moving forward, and thriving in a life of freedom, joy, and security. And not only that, for those of you wanting to get back in your intuition so that you can get out of indecision and make those choices to get you moving forward, schedule a complimentary coaching discovery call, and I'll see ya on the flip side.